Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors. I'm out here on the Fox Chain again. I had to come out here because at school we just shipped the first inaugural shipment of core tackle swim jigs to the distributor so that they're ready to be put on the core tackle website. And to my knowledge, these things are available only through the core tackle website. So I'm out on the chain and I'm going to throw a core tackle swim jig for a little bit and let's see if these things work, because there's no reason for you to go to the core tackle website if they don't work. So let's see what happens and then we'll talk more about it. Stick around, everybody. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. Like I said, we're out here on the Fox Chain. I've got about an hour, and I'm going to throw this 1/4 ounce core tackle swim jig. Let me get that for you. All right. So I've got this little 1/4 ounce core tackle swim jig. I've got some history on this little lake here on the Fox Chain. I know that in the springtime, they like that white color. So this is your little shiner color that core tackle makes. They actually have different colors, and I will tell you, the skirts on these are awesome. They've got, and I can't remember all of Matt's names. He's got bluegill and he's got Goldilocks. I remember those two. They've got a crawfish color. They've got a black and blue. I think that's called like Bruiser, Black and Bruiser or something like that. And they've got a brown color. They're great skirts. I mean, they are awesome. So the colors on these are really nice. We've done an underwater episode on this, but what I will tell you is, again, I'm just going to go over real quick some of the strengths of this bait. Number one, because it's got that internal weight, you get that body wobble, that other swim jigs don't have. The internal weight also keeps that bait on the hook. You aren't constantly tearing off trailers when you get bit, or just by hitting the water or slapping your bait in the water to clear weeds or things like that, and that bait lasts a lot longer. The hooks are super sharp. The single weed guard I love because you end up trimming off the weed guards anyway on other swim jigs. It's just a really true running fish catching bait. But don't take my word for it. Let's get out on the water and let's see if it actually works. There we go. Not a great big one, but a bass nonetheless on a core tackle swim jig. This is a little 1/4 ounce, and got him on the little 1/4 ounce 2-aught. Just fishing that. I went with the smaller one. This is a very shallow, weedy lake on the Fox Chain that warms up faster than most any other lake on the chain. I saw temperatures. I mean, the water is actually probably as warm or warmer than the air temperature right now. But just got on the wind-blown side. Been fishing for about 5 minutes and got first bite. See if we can't get some better fish. Tell you what, the carp are in here heavy. There's another one. Again, not very big, but these guys are definitely hitting it when I pause it. Just a small little bass, but on a 4-tackle swim jig. Come on, let's see if we can't get some bigger bass here. Come on, where are the big guys? I do have to remember that I'm coming on a Thursday morning right after a Wednesday night tournament. This is no secret in here, so it's definitely a possibility that the big guys have been caught and brought back to Mutiny, where they weigh them in on Wednesday nights. There we go. Oh! Got them hung up in the lily pads. Doggone it. That was a better one. Hey, this happens all the time while you're out there fishing. You get a phone call, you got to take the phone call, and so now I'm getting ready to go back to fishing. But hey, as long as I had to take this break, let me use that as a break here in the video to remind you to please hit the subscribe button, like button, send me your comments, and by all means, I'm going to put this up right here. If you want to, go to the Core Tackle website, and that's where you can end up purchasing these. I do not believe, and I don't know this for sure, but I don't believe that these are available yet on Tackle Warehouse. But I do know for sure, because we shipped them, that they are at Core Tackle and that they are available for sale directly through the Core Tackle website. So I got that up on the screen right here, and you can go to them. All right, let's get back onto the water. There's one. Okay. I think he thumped it, and I end up with a lily pad, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, he's on there. not so big, but he sure thumped it. Tackle swim jig. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Just to give you some clarifying information. I'm out on the Fox chain, and granted it's a Thursday, so there's not a lot of pressure out here today. But the Fox chain is not a bass factory that you catch big numbers of fish a lot of times. There's some hammers out here that do it. But my point is, coming out here and in an hour's time, 4 fish, a couple of fish that I missed, got hung up on some lily pads and things like that. Guys, the core tackle swim jig is a bait that you absolutely want to put in your tackle box and make sure you're swimming. I talked earlier about the benefits of it, and you just want to make sure you have it. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Tomorrow's Thursday. We've got another Teach Your Kid How to Fish segment, which you won't want to miss. This one's a good one. We appreciate you tuning in. Stick around tomorrow for another episode. Take care, everybody.